Ladies and gents, today I'm going to be doing a full review on the new Jean-Paul Gaultier Paradise Garden. Full presentation, I'm going to get in depth, and this fragrance, I'm going to tell you straight off the bat that I think it's great. Stay tuned. What is good, YouTube? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and I want to thank everybody today for tuning in. Yes, that is right, full review on Paradise Garden. But before I get going, if you do enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button. Always press the bell because it will notify you when I drop a review at a later date. Plus, I have a code for you lot. If you're interested in any fragrances from the niche fragrance house, Unique Luxury, on their website, obviously, once you put something in the cart, where it says promo code, discount code, put in Mikey-Coute23. That will give you 15% off of your order. I don't earn no money out of this. I don't get paid to do this. Not a paid promotion. The code's there for you lot to save some money. As you can see, I'm going up in the world. I've got myself a microphone, so I don't know how this is going to sound. Hopefully it turns out all right, but there you go. Right, now, the presentation. This is a 75ml bottle, and it is at the parfum concentration. That nice looking can, and you have the bottle. You've got like an Adam and Eve thing going on with the pouch, or the leaves covering the pouch, I should say, and the bottle sits in there. Let's put this down. And that is the bottle. Nice atomizer. Man, this thing, if you're looking for mass appeal, if you're looking for easy to wear, if you're looking for a little bit sexy, this fragrance will do all that for you. You've got coconut water, tonka bean, ginger, green fig, sandalwood, and mint. Now, how does this open up? It opens up fruity, it opens up sweet. And I do have to say, the sweetness here, it's not sickly sweet, but it does have a nice dose of sweetness to it. So you definitely have to appreciate the sweeter side of things to enjoy the opening of Paradise Gardens. With all this, you get this marine, aquatic, very lightly salty facet that comes through. So up top, it's a little bit tropical, fruity, and I would say the opening of this is unisex. Now, as it starts to settle in, as it starts to dry on the skin, this aromatic side comes out. And to me, I pick up lavender. No, it's not in the notes, but I think I'm getting smooth lavender in this fragrance. And once that aromatic quality does come through, that is when, to me, Paradise Garden starts leaning a little bit more onto the masculine side. So the opening, I think, is unisex. Then as it starts to settle, then to me it starts to turn more masculine. With all this, now the fragrance starts turning creamy, which is coming from the sandalwood. You do get, or this does have, a woodsy base to it, but because of the sandalwood, it's a very smooth woodsy aroma. Now with all this going on, the fragrance is a little bit green. At first, I would say it's very lightly green coming from the mint. But the more this dries down, that green quality or that green aroma does tend to amp up on my skin, which I don't mind because I appreciate green fragrances. But it's not full on in your face green. It's enough to know that, or it's enough that you can pick it up, but it's not screaming on the green side of things. The ginger does add a little bit of spice into the fragrance, but I get a little dose of that ginger up top in the opening. But once this sits in the mid, that ginger seems to linger in the back, and I can clearly pick that up. So tropical, fruity, sweet up top, a little bit green, starts drying down, turns more masculine, then aromatic, then the woods come through, the green amps up, the ginger lingers in the back. And then once it goes from mid to base, the tonka gives off this vanillic sweet tone into the fragrance. So that sweetness always stays. And I'll tell you what always stays as well is that fruity quality. Up top, it's raring to go. Or up top, it's quite loud on the fruity side of things. But as the fragrance calms down, so does the coconut and the fig. But even in the base, you can still detect it. So it's a little bit fruity, creamy, woodsy. It's very, very lightly soft, spicy, vanillic. This has been a pleasure to wear. This is going to be great for spring and summer. To me, this is fun, playful, beach vibes. Like I say, ladies, if you are watching this, I do believe that you can pull this off. Easy. Like, it never goes too masculine. Not in my own personal opinion anyway. But that doesn't bother me. I don't mind wearing unisex fragrances. I've got fragrances that lean a little bit feminine. I don't care. If you enjoy the fragrance, you rock it. It is as simple as that. The longevity is good. 7 to 8 hours. I'd say it's been a solid, or it's been solid projecting. It's been solid in projection wise. I'm getting 2 hours. But even into the 4 or 5 hour mark, I've been catching whiffs of it off of me. So it does leave a nice scent bubble. And by the 8th hour, it is a faint skin scent. On close, it has lasted for days. So like, I wore this on a bed t-shirt, sprayed it on, and then next day, could smell it, threw the bed t-shirt in the wash, done a wash a day later after that, pulled the t-shirt out the basket, and as soon as I sort of lifted that t-shirt out the basket, it let off the aroma of this fragrance quite strong as well. So solid longevity, solid projection. To me, this is an all year round fragrance. Yes, it does give off sort of summer holiday vibes, no doubt about it. But these fragrances are pick-me-ups in the winter, when it's doom and gloom outside and you want something that is fun, that is a little bit lively, that is a little bit fruity and sweet. This fragrance can do that for you, and because it's solid in longevity, I think this will be, or I don't think this will have problems with the cold. I think it'll do well on the colder days as well. But yeah, that's my in-depth review of Paradise Garden. Stunning fragrance. I do wish I got 125 ml, but the site that I got it off at the time, it didn't have it. There is no doubt about it that I will be buying a bigger bottle of this. When it gets to summertime and I use more of this, I will be purchasing 125 ml of this juice. I think it is that good. Le Beau Parfum was my favourite. Now, this is my favourite. It doesn't have the pineapple in, which I think Le Beau Parfum does. But because of that fig, because of the coconut, because of the tonka and the sandalwood, everything gels together with the green qualities and the aromatic side and that salty marine facet that comes in. It's just a great fragrance. Very easy to wear, mass appealing. Unless someone doesn't like fragrances, then everybody, I think, is going to like this fragrance. It is a solid release of the start of 2024. There is no doubt about it. There has been loads of new releases coming out so far. You just can't keep up with them unless you are loaded, which I'm not. You can't keep up with them. You can't. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you have tried Le Beau Paradise Gardens. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Are you waiting to try it? Let me just clear your mind. If you do like Le Beau Parfum, or the EDT, or you like fragrances that are a little bit tropical and fruity, you are going to like Paradise Gardens. There is no doubt about it. Sweet, but not sickly sweet. And that sweetness does calm down. Right, anyway, remember, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.